Hi, and welcome to Oceanbound. I am the artist, Beth Thompson. I'd like to thank the Madison County Library and subsequently the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Athens for hosting the exhibit Oceanbound. I'd like to talk with you today about water. Did you know that adult human bodies are 60% water? That means when we relinquish this material manifestation, we are all bound for the ocean. Think about it. If you got to choose, how would you flow to the sea? There'll be a pop quiz later. Was this summer hot enough for you? Does the cooler weather feel good? Yeah. Thanks for coming to cool off with me. As a child, I played in a creek on hot days to cool off. Anyone else here do that? The creek, deep in my family's property in Greene County, had a spot of clay, smooth, polished boulders, and sandy places. My folks would scout for poisonous snakes and then leave my brother and I to play for hours. I learned how to swim at the same time I learned how to walk. One story I don't remember is that at age 2, I toddled around the shallows to the deep end of a swimming pool, climbed up onto the diving board, and jumped in, as a stranger was about to leap out of his seat to save me. My father, casually lounging beside the pool, watched with pride as I swam to the side, climbed out, and toddled around to the diving board again. When I started seriously taking pictures of nature, I photographed water, perhaps more than any other subject. I was fascinated with what I could see through the lens and in the darkroom. In college, I majored in photography and decided the Upper Oconee watershed would be my subject. So I turned my camera away from people, the city, buildings, and architecture. Yet, I found abandoned TVs and VWs in creeks, and I found tiny fish with vibrant colors and amazing numbers. I found that water and the environment kept leading me back to people. I realized the planet, a ball of rock hurtling through space, might very well continue to exist without us, but we wouldn't continue to exist without it. In fact, my true reason to be an environmentalist may spring from a deep love for humanity. Yet I continue to return to nature, and particularly to water, as a subject of my art because nature brings me peace and serenity. I realize I can be of no real use to people or the environment that supports us unless I can cultivate and maintain love. And I express my love best when I am peaceful and serene. Through the creative process, it begins with taking pictures of nature, learning the science and history of the ecosystems I encounter, working with the images digitally, planning, installing an exhibit, and finally standing here with y'all today. My goal is to reach a place of peace and transmit that love onwards. But sometimes I'm just hot and I need to cool down. Recently, I had the opportunity to jump in a pool of icy water flowing down a mountain. And I realized that for today, if I had to relinquish this material manifestation, I would like to be a waterfall cascading down a mountain. What about you? How would you like to flow to the ocean? If you liked what you heard today, please join me in my travels on the Bartram Trail.